So some notes that you can write, class. Some notes that you should be writing in your TYS or in your little notebook is the following. Okay, gradient equals to rise over run. My preference is that you write this down in another book, not your TYS. Because you write it on TYS, right? The next time you look at it, you're going to be reminded of this formula. While not a bad thing, the disadvantage is, have you really memorized it? I don't know that. The moment you see it, right, you're reminded of it, but you're not actually testing yourself. So if your TYS is blank, you got to do it again, and you get to test yourself. So rise over run. You have to rise from the bottom. Okay, listen. Girls. Ain. Listen. Rise, as the word suggests, must be from the bottom up. You can only rise up. You cannot rise down, right? So from the bottom, there are 2 points, A and B. Which one is at the bottom? B is at the bottom. You must rise from the bottom up here. So how many units would that be? Okay, now listen up. Trick question. Over here, you can count easily 3 units up, isn't it? But I need you to check the vertical axis. Is it really 3 units? In this case, it is. But if I were to set a question, I'm going to draw squares like this. Then I'm going to do something like this. Instead of 3, maybe I put a 6. Maybe I put everything in terms of 2. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So for this new question, what is the rise? Is it still 3? No, you must check what the values are from 6 to 12. So rise 6 units. Okay, don't just blindly count squares. So in this case, they are kind to you. It is simply 3 units up. So rise is 3. What about the run? You have to remember, running to the right is positive. Just like all this, positive. If you go this way, it is negative, right? Same thing. If you run to the right, it's positive. You run to the left, it is negative. So after we go up already, we run to the left. How many units? Again, check. 2 and 7, we are running 5 units. Because we are running to the left, it is negative. So the answer is negative 3 over 5. Oh. Because we are running to the left. So run to left implies negative. Run to right implies positive. Up is positive. I avoid saying down because you are supposed to rise up in the first place. You will not have a case of rise down. Because I state you start from the lowest point, right? If you start from the lowest point, you can't possibly go down anymore. Okay? Okay, so that's the gradient. Negative 3 over 5. So look at it. 2 marks. 2 out of 50 marks. That's a very good deal. Provided you remember, rise from bottom, count up. Run to the left, negative. That's all. Yes, run to the right is positive. Okay. We did a similar question for question 3 already. I'm not going through that. Question 4A, you should be able to do. My focus is question 4B. What is happening in 4B? What is 12.5%? 12.5% is 12.5 over 100. Press in your calculator. Wrong. What is 12.5%? Is it really 12.5? How much is it? That's why I tell you press calculator. Divide 100, what do you see? 0.125. So 12.5% has a value. The value is 0.125. Let us compare with 1 over 8. Also the same, right? So this is 0.125 also. They are equal. So that's the only one that I wanted to go through for question 4. And one way, okay? You know your mistake already? What's the mistake? By? Yes. Okay, next one, 5a, some algebra. So simplify, 6x squared divided by 2x. Cancel, 6 and 2 become 3. 3x squared divided by x. How many x squared? 3 of them. So what this means is that 3 times x over x. X squared is x times x. You can further cancel. So leaving us with only 3x. Okay, make t the subject of the formula. Our t is in the middle, surrounded by an a, surrounded by a u. No, it's not surrounded by a v. It is equal to v. All this equal to v. I want to remove the outer layer first. Take away the u, then take away the a, leaving me with the t. So let us remove the u. How do we do that? We need to minus u on both sides. So we end up with v minus u equals to at. Okay, no more outer layer. I'm getting closer to the t already. Now remove the a. Remove the a, we divide by a, yes. Divide by a. Everything on the left hand side, v minus u, divided by a, equals to t. No more a. And now we have the answer for t. T equals to v minus u over a. Now question 6. Okay, so this person run and walk. The ratio of distance run to distance walk 5 to 2. Run 4,000 meters, how far she walk? So run, walk. 5 units represent how much? 4,000 meters. How far she walk? 2 units represents. Okay, draw arrows. Divide and times. You see me doing these arrows over and over again. 4,000 over 5 times 2. So that will be 1,600, yeah, meters. So that's the distance for walking. When she covers a total distance of 3,500 during exercise, how far does she run? So this is a separate question. Total distance, but the ratio is still 5 to 2. So 7 units now represents 3,500 meters. How far does she run? Running 5 units. 5 units represent. So same arrows again. Divide times 3,500. 7. So that will be 500 times 5. 2,500. Can see. Okay. Okay, next one. I'm going to go through part A. State the mode. So mode, in your notebook or anywhere that you're writing your notes, write down most common. Okay, otherwise known as most frequent. Okay, once you know the meaning of the word mode, then it's easy already. Which one is the mode? Which one most common? 1 lor. The number of goals, 1. That's the answer. Right, okay, write it properly, 1. Then, of course, you must know what median and mode and mean. Must know what they all are. Middle value. Median is a middle value. Okay, so moving on. All right, question 8. Tally. Yeah, I gone through the 2 lines over here already. Basically, tally means how you count. So I need to see all these indications over here. I am interested in the pie chart. Okay, for representing medium X. Pie chart. Actually, it is a similar question to a few papers back. Medium X, 9. 9 out of how many? Total, we have 30x. Total, 30. Okay, I shown over here. So the angle will be 9 out of 30 times 360. That is one presentation. Okay, let's find out the value. 9 divided by 30, 360. So 108. This is one presentation. Of course, you can be writing in red. Alternative is 30 units represents 360 degrees, because that's everything. 360 degrees for everything. Then we only need 9 units. We represent 360 over 30 times 9. And you still get the same 108 degrees. Again, your divide and multiply. So very powerful, this division and multiplication. Anybody needs more time? Okay, then I think not many more already. Okay, 11. So we've got 100 flights that arrived late. So they recorded the number of minutes each flight was late, and these are the summary. This is the summary. So part A, to find the median. So must find median position first. Median position will be our halfway point. There are 100 flights over here, total 100. So median position is 50. Median position. Then we must find its value. So 2 squares away, 20. No, not 22. 24. 24 minutes. So the median has a value of 24 minutes. This is 50. So median equals to 50. No, 24. All right, now the 60th percentile. Find the 60th percentile position. 60th percentile position. So you see that the presentation is the same. Median position, 60th percentile position. In this case, 60 over 100, that is 60%, times 100. Why 100? Because there are total 100 flights. So if the total number of flights is, for example, 500, then you multiply by 500 to find the position. So this is 60. Then we find the value once we get a position. Position 60. This is the 60th percentile position. So find the value. The 4th square. So this has a value of 28. 60th percentile is 28 minutes. Now for the interquartile range. Interquartile range requires us to find the upper quartile minus the lower quartile. To find the upper quartile position. Upper quartile position. It is 75 over 100 times 100. So you see that all the starting, all same. Find the position. Multiply by 100 because there are 100 flights. If it is a question with 300 flights, then you multiply by 300 to find the position. So because you're just multiplying by 100, we're going to get 75. Then find the value. at value 75. This is our upper quartile position. So now we will find the upper quartile value. 2 squares away from the right. This has a value of 36. This is our upper quartile. Oh, so high. Yeah, this is our upper quartile value. So I'm going to just write down the lower quartile position on the same page. Lower quartile position. We need to memorize this number, 25 over 100, because it's 25%. Times 100 again, we get 25. So position 25 is here. Down. This has a value of 16. This is our lower quartile. So we got upper quartile, lower quartile, subtract, answer. 36 minus 16. So blah, blah, blah. Inter-quartile range is 36 minus 16. And we get 20. Where the marks allocated? It is here. This, 1 mark. This one, 1 mark. Okay, checking whether you can identify where the values, not just the position. Okay, 2 more. The number of flights more than 50 minutes late. 50 minutes. Definitely you must go to the graph and find 50 minutes. Where is the 50 minutes? Over here. So 50 minutes. Definitely it's got something to do with the value on the graph. Here. This is 91. So we need to form a sentence with 91 and 50 minutes. Okay, the sentence is 91 flights were $50 minutes late or less. Okay, 91 flights were less than or equal to 50 minutes late. The question wants more than 50 minutes late. More than. Oh, well, remembering 91 is less than or equal to. Then what about those who are more than? Total 100 flights, right? If 91 are less than or equal to 50 minutes late, the rest have to be more than 50 minutes late. And what is the rest? The rest will be 100 minus 91. So number of flights, 100 minus 91, which is 9. 9 of them are more than 50 minutes late. That's a horrible situation to be in. More than 50 minutes late. So now, estimate the probability of a flight chosen at random. There are 100 flights. We're going to randomly choose one of them. What is the probability that the flight that you choose is late less than 10 minutes? Less than 10 minutes. So we need to find the 10-minute mark on the graph. 10-minute mark here. 10 minutes. Go up, and we see that it has a value of 11. The sentence is 11 flights less than or equal to 10 minutes late. 11 of them less than or equal to 10 minutes late. Now, what's the probability that you are going to choose for these 11 out of a total of 100? The probability is therefore going to be 11 over 100. Okay, let me check the answer at the back, whether they wrote it as 11 over 100 or 1 over 10. 2014. Their probability. Yeah. Less than or equal to. Less than or equal to is 11. Less than would be. Okay, for this particular case, right? I know that your TYS